welcome back to my Minecraft city. We are episode 6. Last time we built the McDonald's, so now we're just going to go straight ahead and build the newsstand next to that. So right next to the newsstand, I've got some cyan concrete here, but I wanted a kind of green, so leave a gap and put a line down and 2 out in front. Then we need to connect it to the McDonald's to make a doorway. And then we just fill in the top. Round the side, we'll just delete that and we're just going to make a doorway and fill right up to the top there. So that makes that bit. Then 1, 2, 3. And then, actually, I think, no, we're 1 away from the door we need to be. Yeah, let's go across the top. 1, 2, 3. And then 1... No, not there. There. 1, 2, 3. Let me just delete that one because that's where trapdoor is going to be. All of this side's going to be filled in right to the top. 1, 2, 3. So that should join up like that. Then we need to get a trapdoor, and we're going to pop that just here in that gap. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use the bookshelves and just do 3 rows of bookshelves in the back. Okay, then we need to add another row of the concrete in front, and then we're going to add quartz slabs just underneath that, like that. Then we're going to get some string, and we're just going to put some string in front of the quartz slabs, and we need some green carpet and some white carpet, and we're just going to put like a little awning over the top there. And then we need an andesite stair, polished andesite stair, and we're going to put that in as a cash register just there in the corner. So coming back round to the front, I think I'm going to put an extra bit for a bit more of the awning on top. So if you put a bit of string just there, we could put a white bit of carpet there, and then on this side as well, another white bit of carpet just there. And then literally all we have to do now is put some banners up. I've already made these. We're just using white banners with black dye. We're just going to put news up there. So I'm going to start it from 1 away from the edge. So SWEN news should fit in perfectly there. Then we need some item frames and just some books, book with pen, maybe some paper. We're just going to stick some item frames around the edge here, and then just stick some books, book and quill, another book, just a plain book on its own, and an enchanted book. And that's your newsstand, all done. And then you just want to stick a door on this corner, or in between the McDonald's and the newsstand. So we're now going to create a seating area for the McDonald's. So just in front of the McDonald's, we're going to put a bit of grey carpet. So 2 rows of grey carpet from where the red concrete starts. And we're going to put that to the end of that red concrete. Then in front of the newsstand, we're going to put 4 rows of 2 green carpet. So in the corner here, we want to put a stair, any colour that you fancy. And then we're going to just try and figure out what looks best. I think 1 and 1. So we'll do 1 then I'm going to put a scaffold in, and then we'll put a stair either side, so it looks like 2 tables, and we'll put one on the opposite side of the door, scaffolding and wooden stairs. So you can scatter these tables around wherever you feel looks best. I'm just going to do one here, and then I want one in the middle somewhere, so I think same place as this one next to me, scaffold, stairs. So I think a few more tables. Let's have a look where we can put these tables. We don't want them too close to the security desk. But yeah, like I said, you can pop tables wherever you want, decorate it with whatever you fancy. I'm just going to scatter these tables around. I don't think another one's going to fit in there. Let's try it the other way. Scaffold, stair. Not sure I like that because you can't get straight through to the bathroom. I think I'm going to turn that one around and make the sofa bit that I just did a bit smaller. Let's remove that, make it a bit smaller, and let's do this the other way around. So let's get rid of that and that one, and we'll put it that way. That's better. Looks a bit more streamlined then. And then maybe another one just here. Scaffold there, and then a little chair maybe just here. And you can even add like plants, or I think what I might do is add a bin. So I'll get a cauldron and a trap door, and maybe we can do a bin here somewhere. So I'm thinking that looks a little bit too close. So I think what I might do is move the chair, this chair, in a bit. Let's make that a bit smaller. And then add the cauldron next to that, giving the other table a bit more space. There we go. So that's a bin. So that's sort of like the eating area for McDonald's. So if we go through here, we can start doing the luggage room, where all the luggage comes from the checkout desks. Sorry, I forget my words. So from here, from this entrance here, we are going to get some black concrete and some rail, and what we are going to do is just this whole line across down to the bottom, just remove all these concrete bricks, white concrete bricks here, so all the way along, and replace them with black concrete. And then we're just going to add some rails all the way along where we've put that black concrete. I think next we'll do in here is a bit of a shelving area, and for some luggage, and I'm going to put a luggage carrier in here as well. but I'll put a link to the description on how to build that. So just on the opposite side, I'm going to get some chests, some trap chest, enchantment chests, and some shulker boxes. Just some different colour shulker boxes. And then I'm going to try shells with trapdoors and see what that looks like. But I'm also going to get some slabs as well, because I don't know whether that might look a bit better. But let's try popping a few shulker boxes down and put a trapdoor on top and see if that will work. I'm not sure whether it will. I think you have to put it would look a bit out of line. I think what we're going to have to do is get the slabs. So just some oak slabs, make a line across. We don't want to go all the way down, just sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe along. And we'll just put the, yeah, say 10 across slabs, and we'll put them just above, and then it looks like a couple of shelves. And then we just want to scatter around some ender chests, some shulker boxes, and trapped chests, just to make it look like there's luggage stacked up ready to go on an aeroplane. And I think we could probably just fit another line of slabs to make 3 shelves like that. So we can just randomly pop them anywhere to make it look like it's got loads of luggage stacked up on shelves. So as you can see, I've put my luggage truck in here, and like I said, I'll put the link in the description. So now we've done that, we just want to again put a load of random luggage around the room, just to fill it out and make it look like there's loads of luggage and things waiting to go on planes. Just scatter them around wherever you feel they look best. You don't really have to follow any certain plan. So now out this doorway, what we want to do is we want to replace the concrete around the building, so all around the edge, into black concrete. Because what we're doing is we're actually connecting this up to the doorway where they come out from the check-in desks. So we're just going around all the edge and just replacing these with black concrete. And we might, a few of them, put some redstone underneath and have powered rails on a couple of the blocks, just to make sure they get to where they need to go. Now we're just going to put some rail down along everywhere where we've put the black concrete, and every so often we'll stick in a redstone torch underneath and put a powered rail on top, just to power these. So you dig down 2, put the redstone, and then put the powered black concrete and the red and the powered, get my words out, put the rail on top. So it's best not to do them around corners, but if we dig down 2, redstone torch, black concrete, powered rail, That's better. Yeah, and we just continue to do this all the way round the building where we've got the black concrete and back into the building where the luggage area is. So that's about all we need to do for the luggage area. Looks about right. I'm not sure if you might have already done this, but just make sure that's only 2 widths. So let's go through and go on to the next part. I think we're going to do a bit of decoration around the check-in area. So we just want to make this a bit less empty. So I'm going to get some leaves. I'm going to put a couple of pots and leaves around. So another thing I'm going to do in here is put a couple of posts in here. So level with that end of that window there. We're going to put a post and we're going to do that 2 wide all the way to the top of the roof. And then we're going to put some blue glazed terracotta and some oak leaves in front of it. And then what we're going to do is on the sides, like we've seen before, I've got paintings that look a bit like a TV screen, so I'm going to put one of them on the side so that looks like you can have a look at the departure and arrival times on it. There. And on the other side, probably the same thing. Oh no, we'll put a plant there. Okay. We'll put plants on the ends. I think that will look better, and then we'll put the screens on this on the wider side. So I just need to put some blocks to stop the paintings going as big. We're going to do this the same on the opposite side as well. I will get this screen eventually, and I bet you any money that oh no, yeah, I got it. Normally, when that happens, I'm clicking so many times that when I actually get to the one I want, I miss it and click off it and have to try all over again. I wish there was a way on Minecraft that you could just select the picture you wanted before you put it down. It would be so much easier. So there we go, that's the screens. We're going to put them on both sides. So on the same side level as this one, it's where the end of the window is by the front doors. So there, 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on the 5th brick. And we'll make that 2 wide again, right up to the ceiling. We're going to do exactly the same thing on this. The blue glazed terracotta on each side and oak leaves, and then the same on the other side, and then the screens on the wider side. So now I'm just going to get a bit of red carpet, and just in front of the doors we're going to put these about 4 wide. So we're going to do it all the way along. I did think that maybe an individual door, but I think doing it all the way along is probably better. And we're going to do about 4 wide, so another 5 wide, so another 3 on top of what you've already done. So we're just going to get out some stairs and pop some stairs at the end of the carpet, and then some in the opposite side. The same on the other end of the carpet. We need the same 1, 2, 3, and the other side 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to pop one in the middle of that carpet as well. We're now going to do this other end of the airport down here, and we need to separate this area off. So right at the end brick before it turns the corner, we want to put 2 bricks that end, 2 bricks the opposite end, and then just add on until we can get to the middle point, which is there, and we're going to break off either end and put a brick in the middle. So these are where the 2 doorways are going to be for nothing to declare. We're just going to build the rest of it back up to the ceiling. And leaving a doorway where the 2 gaps were. So we'll just fill that in, and you will then be able to do a nothing to declare. But in here is going to be the baggage collection, so when you get off a flight and you need to go and get your baggage, this is where it will come. So at the end we're going to just punch out here, because I think you probably could have a window here, which would be quite nice to have a window. So if we just do one, we'll leave a gap at the top and in the bottom and either side, and then in the middle we'll just put some glass panes in there. Right, so now we're going to make the conveyor belt for where the luggage goes on. So if we go down to these 2 holes in the wall, this is where the luggage is going to come in and out around us in a circle. So we need some iron blocks, some black concrete, and we need some rails. And what we're going to do is, from this centre, we're going to put out in the floor like a T shape of iron. So 2 out and 2 either side. That will be extended. But next to it in the doorway, we want to replace them with black concretes. And then what we want to do is do concrete in the floor here and around the corner. And then 1, 2, 3, and then we come back on ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we want to start going back down the room, replacing with black concrete. And this is going to be quite a long walkway. All in the centre here is going to be iron blocks, so we can replace them centre blocks with iron. And then if we then need to take this black concrete and go all the way down to about here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll say 6 away from the window. We'll take that around and back down, because all the centre is going to be iron blocks. And then we can just fill out where we've just took out the blocks with black concrete, and in the middle that is left we can put iron blocks. So now what we want to do is from the first door we need to take out 3 blocks and fill that with black concrete, and then to the right we need to then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 I think it is, but it should be just one before that pillar. And we're going to go around the corner and come back on ourselves. So this is where the luggage truck would put the luggage on, and then it'd go into the building around the conveyor belt, and it will keep going round in a circle. Bit like what they do in airports, funnily enough. Okay, and then the middle here we're going to change that into iron. So this whole line here. And there we go. So all we need to do now is we need to add the track to this, so the carts can go around with the luggage on. So with our rail we're going to start putting it all the way around where the black is, and then every now and again we're going to dig down and pop in a redstone torch and a powered rail. So just here I'm going to put in a redstone torch and a black concrete and a powered rail, and then I'll do that all the way around, and then in certain places put the powered rail. It's really up to you where you want to put the powered rail, because depending on where you put them is how fast these things go. They go around the track. With this I don't really like them going around too fast, so I try and stretch out the powered rails as far as I can go without them actually stopping. So I've had to tinker around with this quite a lot for it to actually work how I want it to, and I think it's still not perfect, but you know, you'll just have to put the carts on the track with the actual chests inside, and just see how fast they go and see whether you need more powered rail or less powered rail. So that's all your rail done. I think what we'll do next is we'll get some more iron, and in this little block here we'll put another block on top. Then I want to get some granite wool, and I just try to use a dark wool, and in this texture pack this is dark. We'll put one wool on either side and then all the way across. Then what we want to do is get a sign, any colour sign. I'd like to use the lighter one, and we're going to stick it on there and just put on there baggage collection or something like that. Baggage collection. There you go. And then if we just get a minecart with a chest in it, we'll show you how it works. So stick one on there, start that along, another one, push that along, maybe one more, push that along. So yeah, we can see they're all starting to go round now. for you to collect your luggage. So now we're going to start decorating around this area. So at the bottom I want to put a few chairs around. So if we put stairs, 2 stairs, space, 2 stairs, then we could put scaffolding in front of them and chairs the other side. So it's scaffolding, scaffolding, and then another set behind them. So I don't think it will go there. Let's go in the corner here. 2 there, 2 there, and then scaffolding in the middle. That leaves a 2 gap in between the 2 sets of chairs. So then we want the same again next to it. I'm using jungle wood stairs again, same as I did in the main area. And then I'm going to do 3 chairs, a scaffolding, 3 stairs, a terracotta with leaves on top, and 3 stairs, scaffolding, 3 stairs, blue glazed terracotta with leaves on, 3 blue stairs, scaffolding, you get the idea, and blue glazed terracotta with leaves on top. So if we go out this nothing to declare area, we now need to build that actual area. So what we need is our white concrete, and then 1, 2, 3 in from the window on the 4th window pane. We need to find the middle, which is 4 blocks either side. Then we just build this right up to the ceiling, and over where the 2 gap is on the floor, that's our doorway, so we only go down to 2 blocks above the ground. So all of this filled in, just here and then up and across, so we just need a 2 gap in between. And then we need a wall that separates declare and nothing to declare. So there's 2 places that you can go in an airport. So we just do this centre right up to the ceiling, and I think actually I'm not going to do that far, I'm just going to do it there, so there's a bigger gap, and all of that gets filled in. So yeah, in an airport there's 2 different, if you've been to an airport you'll know this, but when you come off an aeroplane there's 2 different ways you can go. You can declare that you've got something that you shouldn't have, or you can not declare that you've got something you shouldn't have. So depending on what way you go, one way you get searched, the other way you possibly can get searched. So we're just putting these tables in because these are like searching tables. Okay, and we'll decorate this a bit more. I'm just going to stick a light in there because it's a bit dark in here. There you go, in there. So yes, we're going to decorate this area a bit more later, maybe put a red carpet and a green carpet, depending on which one you're going to go in. And we're going to decorate this area a bit more in a minute. We're just going to grab some oak wood stairs, and we're going to build a staircase up to the 2nd floor. So from this window, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So on the 9th window pane we want to put some stairs, and we need to work our way up towards the 2nd floor. Now as you can see I've already made a hole here, but yeah, you can do this as you're going up the stairs. So once we get to the top of the stairs, that's that done. So I'm just going to fill this hole in just here. So you can make it 2 or 3 wide. I think I'm just going to make it 2 wide. Fill the rest of that ceiling back in. So that's your stairway to, so you come off the plane from upstairs, and we're going to build a border control, and then once you've gone border control you come down these stairs and collect your baggage. So just around this staircase we're going to put some black dyed glass if we place this all the way around and up to the ceiling. So some of you eagle-eyed viewers might see a plane out that window and an airport. Well, what happened is, when I was recording, some of it didn't record, so I've made a clone airport just behind the other airport, and just to film these bits that I've missed out for you. So if you have seen bits in some of this video that suddenly disappear and then I build, that is why. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I have been trying to make up for that missing part. So hopefully I've covered everything that I've missed. The only thing I see is this wall here. So this wall you won't have, I don't think, because I haven't showed you to fill that in yet. But you just need to fill it in. So it's just where the wall goes around the corner. It should just be a straight line of white concrete covering that wall to make it a flat wall. So just here we're going to build border control. I've put these here just to mark where they go. So from this corner we go in 1, 2, 3, and then we put a barrel. So it's 3 barrels, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then across 1, 2, 3 barrel space, 1, 2, 3 barrel space, 1, 2, 3 barrel space. So behind that we just have to put a barrel either side, 2 barrels either side even, and leave it like that. Same again on this one, and same again on the next one. And then just in the middle we want to grab a trapdoor, and we want to add that to the end. So this is where the border control people are going to be. So I'll put some villagers in there that will take your passport and check who you say you are, basically. So that's the start of border control. Now we want to grab some glass panes, and we want to start placing them on top of these barrels around the edge, leaving where the trapdoor is. And we want to do this about 2 high, I think. But let's just do the others first. So yeah, if we place this glass, we're going to have to crouch to do this, because otherwise it's going to keep trying to get me into the barrels. So a layer of grass around here, the same as we did the other one, and then the third one we want the same as well, a layer of glass around the edge where the barrels are. Again, you could probably use any brick that you wanted for this. You could probably use white concrete, but because of this texture pack I quite like the look of the barrels. So with the second row of glass we're going to go all the way around the edge, even over the top where the trapdoor is, and this is so that when we put our villager in there they're not going to escape. Villagers do have a tendency of just wandering off and not staying where you want them to stay, so yeah, this just kind of keeps them inside of this area. Now we've got some light blue concrete, and 1 block in we're going to put a row of light blue concrete across the top of the border control pods, shall we say, and pull it all the way up to the top, and then I think we'll have a row all the way in front as well. So we just need to grab some gates, fence gates, and we're just going to put these in the middle in between each one there. And then we just need to, let's decorate down here. So this is where you come off of the plane. So we'll get some quartz stairs, and this is just where, let's just put, so we want to have an upside down stair there, get rid of that one. We need to have an upside down stair there. So either side of the door we need an upside down stair. Then we need to grab some carpet, some red carpet. I just want to put red carpet all the way up the centre, from the door all the way up towards border control. And if we put two rows, say 3 rows in front of the border control to fill this area up as well with carpet. We're going to do the decoration seating area around here now, so we need some scaffolding, jungle wood stairs. So I'm going to do 3, and then a table, 3, and then a table, 3, table, 3, table, etc, etc, all the way to the end of this. Probably about there will do, I think. Yeah, we'll just do 3 seats up to that carpet. I'm going to take out a scaffold in every other one and maybe put some plants there. So we're going to do the same again, level with these ones, scaffold in jungle wood seats. So every other one I'm going to miss out, and then the next one scaffold in. So we can put some plants there or something, make it a little bit more interesting. So everywhere I've left a gap, I'm just going to put a terracotta with leaves on top. So it's a, what one is it? I'm going to try and do this alternatively. So if on one side there's a table, then the other side is going to be a plant. So it's alternated. Let's just replace that. A stair. Scaffolding. So here we've got, going to have a plant. So magenta, terracotta, scaffolding, plant, scaffolding, plant, and so on. So this is what your area will look like. So it's the area where you come off the plane. So you come off the plane here, you go down here, there's some seats in case you need to sort yourself out before you go through border control. So what we need to do now is we need to get a loom, I think, and start doing the sign that says border control across the top. So we're going to stick a loom down. We need a light blue banner, a white banner, a light blue dye and a white dye. So we're going to start to write border control on these banners. Like I said before, I'm not going to show you how to do these letters in detail because I do have a tutorial that shows you how to do banner letters. So I'll put a link in the description for that as well if you need help with them banners. But yeah, this is just the border control sign. So there's your border control sign, and your border control pretty much done. Just gonna get some villagers, villager eggs. I'm gonna stick one in each of these areas. So I think I'll have to do it from the end. So from here, can't do it from the top, down the bottom. So villager in there, and a villager in this one, and a villager in the next one. So what we've got left is just this big space just here, down to this with the staircase just there. So we're just going to decorate this a bit, and we're going to put another seating area because airports do tend to have a lot of seating. So we're going to just get the Junglewood stairs again. We're going to get the scaffolding, and we're going to get the oak leaves, and also the terracotta. So we're going to get the pink glazed, no, the magenta glazed terracotta. So over the corner here, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 chairs again. 1, 2, 3, and then a magenta glaze. So very similar to what we did just a minute ago. 3 and then a chair. 3 and then a chair. So then what we want to do is put another one opposite. We're going to do the same again. So we're going to add, leave a gap, put 3, leave a gap, put 3. We want to be careful here because we don't want to put these chairs too close to where you come out. So I'm just going to put 3 just there, and then that leaves a gap for people to walk through and down the stairs. Just stick a plant here, and I think we're going to get rid of this one. I think it's too far really. We'll just put a table on the end there and a table there. No, it don't look right. Okay, so we're just going to leave it at that, I think. A little seating area before you go downstairs into the baggage area. So at the bottom of these stairs, in this corner, we're just going to put a plant in there and a couple of stairs just there. Maybe some stairs there as well. We don't want to put too much in front of the stairwell. And then over in this corner we'll put some more seating, so 3, 4, 5, 6 there. And then on the opposite side as well, but I think we'll do one less so you can get under the stairs okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Yeah, 5. We'll leave it at 5. And then behind them that you've behind them stairs that you've just done, some more stairs, and then 2 rows back, some more stairs. By this door, I'm just going to pop, no, I'll do it a bit further out, 1 from the door, just going to put a plant there, and then maybe a scaffold in there, and a plant next to it there. There you go. And then maybe another plant here. Let's have a look, see what else we can do in here. So I don't want to put too much seed in. I think that's about it for now. So we're going to build some toilets in just here. So I don't know whether to put it on both sides or just one side. Let me just have a look at these dimensions here. So we're definitely on this side of the door. So go across 3 and make a doorway in the middle. Yeah, we've got enough space, so we'll delete this. Just here. We're just going to put 1 toilet in each. So, and then 1. I'm just trying to figure out where the middle would be. I think that's a bit too small. So sorry guys, not being very clear here, am I? So the middle, so 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks in, we're going to have the middle of the toilets. Then we're going to do 1 brick and a space, and then another 2 bricks, and build that up. And where the spaces have the door, and then round the sides, we're just going to build this straight up to the ceiling, if that makes sense. You can see it's just a box really with 2 doors in it, and they should be 2 fairly equal size rooms. There should be 3, 1, 2, yeah, 3 wide, 1, 2, 3 wide, yeah. 3 wide with a white concrete block in the middle, and then we're just going to stick a door on them. So a door there, and a door there. And then we can make the toilets in there. So what we need is hoppers. So hoppers. So we'll stick a hopper in the corner, and we'll grab a cauldron. So that's the sink just there. We need a tripwire hook for above the cauldron, and we probably need a trapdoor for the top of the hopper. So that's like the toilet seat, and then a lever next to it as the flush. There we go. And then we'll do the same in here. I think I need some lighting in here, so we might need to get some sea lanterns or glowstone, either one, and stick that in the roof. So we've got some light in here as well. So same again, hopper, cauldron, lever, trapdoor on top of the hopper, and we get some tripwire. I think it's just wire. Yeah, get some tripwire and item frame, and we also need a white block, so a white concrete block. And we'll put the tripwire up over the cauldron. We'll put an item frame by the door with a white concrete, so that's like the toilet paper. And then that should be it for them. If we put the trip hole wire hook in there and the item frame there with the white concrete in, that's them toilets done. Now I do have the signs, I think, left over, yep, from the last toilets we did. So I will pop them up there. So that's them toilets done. Right, so now we're going to move on to the upstairs and start lighting up the upstairs, same as we did the downstairs. That's one thing I didn't put in when I had to do another video. Was when we did the upstairs, isn't it, where border control is? Hopefully you would have realised that you needed to put a ceiling in there as well. But yeah, the whole of this top floor needs a ceiling in with some sea lanterns, the same as the downstairs did. So we've half done the ceiling, but before I finish the ceiling, this gap that comes from the train station, we don't want them to come straight upstairs. We want them to go downstairs and check in before they actually are able to come upstairs. So we're going to separate this area off. So we're going to put 2 bricks out from the wall that side and bring out the front by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the left hand side and this front side, 7 say, is going to be built right up to the ceiling. 7, yeah, so 7 high. So we've just got an L shape at the minute, and what we're going to do is we're going to put some stairs that go all the way downstairs and doesn't let them upstairs at all before they can check in and go through security, because this is going to be duty free and we don't want people walking straight into duty free from the airport. So what I'm going to do is just put some lighting in here and just here maybe, and then we can fill the rest of the ceiling in white concrete like we are going to the rest of the ceiling around here. But from this edge, one away from the edge of the doorway, we're going to then start going into the floor, getting some wooden stairs and start making a staircase downstairs into the main area of the airport. So we'll just dig down here and we'll need to go down and start moving, putting these stairs in. So if we gradually bring the stairs down, they should, from where we've put them, just miss the doors. So they'll go over the doors, that's it, and then just miss them. There we go. So that's where they'll go through that tunnel, down the stairs, and they'll have to go and check in before they can actually get fully in the airport. So we're just going to remove some of these ceiling blocks so that we can walk up and down the stairs. And that one needs to be done as well. Right, so that tells us where we need to add our other wall. So around where you've made that hole, we just need to put a wall in all the way up to the ceiling. Yeah, and that gives us our little area where they come out of the airport. So now you can carry on with the rest of your ceiling. So what we're going to do now is we're going to build the duty-free area. So I'm going to grab a few materials. So I think I'm going to get some fletching tables and start creating the checkout area. So I haven't made a plan for this. We're just going to make it up as we go along. So let's put one there. We'll do 2 across, well 4 across, and then one either side back. Then we'll leave a space and do that all the way along. So we can have several checkouts. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. No, I've done that one wrong. Oh, no, I've done that one wrong. So delete that. That's it. So we want a 2 gap in the middle. So I've used these tables because they look a bit like, you know, at the checkouts, there's sometimes sweets and stuff at the checkouts. And these look like there's stuff in the side, so it looks a bit like sweets at the checkout or other bits and bobs at the checkout. So I think what I'm going to put in between here is some fence gates in between each of the checkouts. Now normally you wouldn't have anything like this, but in an airport they do tend to have things like this. Okay, so now we can think about putting some, I'm going to put some polished andesite for the tills on each one. You'll probably notice the last one didn't quite fit a full checkout in, but I think that looks fine like that. Okay, where do we start next? I think we will start in this corner. So I'm going to put 1, 2 enchantment tables right up to the ceiling, and then yeah, so 4 across maybe. Let's see what this looks like, and some 1, 2, 3 this side right up to the ceiling. Let's add another one here. That looks okay. Yep. I'll add one. No, we won't. Okay. I think that corner's done. I think I want a kind of potions area over here. So I did think about trying to make this as realistic as possible for an airport, but then I thought this is Minecraft. So this is a Minecraft duty free. So instead of perfumes, there's potions. Instead of, you know, other bits and bobs, there's weapons and things like that that you wouldn't normally get in a duty free. But I thought, do you know what? It's Minecraft. Let's go with it. So I'm putting some tables here. I think I'm going to make this wall a bit bigger because as soon as you come up the stairs, you're faced with a checkout, and I don't quite think that looks right. So I'm going to let's get some white concrete and make this wall a little bit bigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so all the way up to the ceiling. And remove that and just add behind here. Bear with me, guys. I'm just playing with this idea at the minute to see whether this will work, but I'm not sure whether it will. Yeah, so I'm not sure this is going to work because we've got checkouts all the way along. So I'm gonna delete these. I'll leave them there. And what we'll do is we'll delete this wall here in front of the staircase, and we'll add another line of concrete on the end of that. We'll delete that checkout till there, and then add the wall straight up to it. And we'll delete this here. So what we're going to do is when you come up the stairs, to the left is going to be all the products. And then all the way along by the tills is going to be a gap where people can walk. So I'm going to connect this up here and delete them. Okay. So now we've got the line straight from the door all the way up of crafting tables. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 along the back and then back down again. And then we're going to put this wall of white concrete behind, and that's just so we can put some photo frames. So then up the back of this wall we're going to put some more tables. Again, 3 space in the middle, and we'll do it around there. Let's cut this one back because that's a bit too far forward. There you go. So I think that looks a bit better, and we'll put some white concrete behind here, and we'll fill it with items in a minute. Let's just get the structure off this duty free first. So next to here I think we're going to have somewhere for like jewels, gold, diamonds. So let's put some item frames on the wall. We'll do 4 by 3 across, and we'll put some 2 rows of white concrete next to it. Then if we get some glass panes, and we can put some glass panes over on the front so it looks like it's like a cabinet with jewels inside it. And we just need to get a few bits like diamonds, gold. So let's put some diamonds. Let's put some gold. Let's put the gold nuggets, I think, in there. And we can get some iron because that looks a bit like silver. Maybe a chain. Don't know if that's going to look like a necklace or whether I'm going to replace that for emeralds. We'll see. And some iron. We'll do an iron block. Looks a bit like silver. And then carry on building the glass up to the top layer of the white concrete. And that's like our little cabinet of jewels. Right, then I think we're going to have like a little clothing area. So I'm going to get some white concrete, a space of 2 and then a white concrete. Then we need to get some end rods and make like a little hanger area. And then what we're going to do is grab some banners. So we need several colours of banners, just so it looks like clothing. And if we do it in a certain way, they'll actually look like they're hanging off the end rods. So if we just stick them there like that, I think what we'll do is we'll make that ray a little bit bigger. So if we delete that and we go across a little bit further, say another 3 blocks, and we'll do some more end rods. Just add them on to the end of that to make these clothing rails, and then we can add some more banners to look like clothes. It's better if you do them sort of at an angle. So let's change them so they're a bit of an angle and look like they're hanging. So I think I'm going to stick an armour stand on top of there, and then we'll get some white concrete and bring out I'll put a crafting table there, put an armour stand on there as well, and then we'll extend this clothing rail as well, I think, coming outwards. So let's just make it pose. We'll do different poses for each one. Right, I think that looks okay. So we can extend this hanging rail now. So for behind the white concrete block that the armour stand is on, we want to just make a line of concrete blocks behind it, 2 high, 2, and then coming out there at the side. So then we can put the end rods on that and do some more banners, different colours, to make it look like more rails. There you go, that's done. We're going to grab a few bits of clothes as well to put on the armour stands. So some trousers, some chest plates, and some helmets, which actually look like glasses in this one. So we'll put some golden leggings and a golden chest plate on that. That looks quite smart. And then on here we can put the diamond leggings and diamond chest plate and maybe some sunglasses or chain. Yeah, we'll go for that. I think that area looks good. So I think we've just got a couple more spaces to fill. And then put some carpet down, and I think we'll be done. So we'll put some more crafting tables along here and bring that out like that. And then I think what we'll put on here is maybe some, let's have a look, cake, maybe a little bakery bit. So put some cake on here. And then what we need to do is go back round and put some item frames around some of the other sections and start putting items in there as well. So we'll start popping these item frames up around the place. And over here as well, where we've got these little alcoves with bits and bobs in. So we'll stick some item frames in here as well, and then the other section next to it. Just here, so I think this is where we're going to put the potions. We'll see what there is to put in. So over here by the enchantment place, I was thinking of maybe putting some heads. So just here, just putting some more crafting tables down. 4 probably will do. And then add in some heads, so a zombie head, creeper head, dragon head, skeleton skull. So let's pop these on here. So we'll put a couple of these heads on this table, creeper head, and then the dragon head, and maybe put another crafting table just in front of here, and we can put a skeleton skull, wither skull. Let's have a look what else there is we can put in there. What do you think? Don't know. So, Totem of Undying. Let's see if we can put that on here. Oh no, that doesn't go on. Might have to put that in an item frame. So let's get an item frame and put that item frame on there. And then the totem. There you go. So that's like our head section. We'll put some frames up here and we can put some other things in there as well. Gonna leave that bit to have a think, but just here I was thinking of putting like a stereo here, like a jukebox or something, with some records hanging up. So let's get a jukebox. Maybe we'll put some speakers up there as well, some note blocks up there. Let's get some note blocks. Stick them up here, one there, no, maybe a bit higher there, and then there, and then just I think we'll fill the rest of the space with put another enchanting table there. Let's fill the rest of the space with item frames, and we can fill all of that up with records. So that can be like a music section. I think we'll put one of these just here by this section. Stick a book and quill on it or something. I don't think you can stick enchanted books on there, can you? I think it's just... No, don't look like I can do that. Let's just do that. I know I can put a book and quill on there. Book and quill. There we go. There we go. So that's on there now. Right, what do we need to do now? I think we need to find some potions. And get some carpet and put some carpet down. So I think what we're going to do is Just pop some carpet around, make it look a bit less bland. So we'll start from there, maybe, and do all of the sections, carpet all of the sections in, I think, but not carpet everywhere as such. Let's put some potions in here. So we'll just pick a load of potions, just stick them in the item frames in this first bit. So just going to continue to put this carpet down. You can put it down wherever you feel would look best, but I think I'm going to do it all the way along the front of the checkouts, and then maybe some areas inside, some little cubby bits like the perfume or potions part. So I pretty much decided to carpet the whole room, minus where in front of where the jewels are. I thought I'd put a bit of a red carpet there, just as a bit of a feature. So I'm going to grab some food. I'm going to have like a little bakery over where the cakes are. We'll stick cookie, pumpkin pie, and some other food maybe around there. So I've filled the frames with a load of different foods. I've removed some of the cakes. I've put some brewing stands and a flower pot in the middle for a cup. So I think the next one we want to fill is, I'll fill this with some bits. So we'll put some a clock maybe up here, some what looks like wings, a saddle. So all of these item frames now we just need to fill in. You can fill these in with whatever you want to. So I filled them in with weapons and just random bits and bobs in there. So you can see arrows, knives. These are all the potions. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this chain for an emerald instead. I think it'd look much better with an emerald in there. I just thought the chain might look a bit like a necklace, but don't really do what I was expecting it to look like. So we'll change these for emeralds. If I can get to that one. There you go. To replace that glass. There you go. So that's that. And we're pretty much done. I think all we need to do now is assign. So where we put the staircase from the train station, we're going to do a banner there, and it's going to say duty free. So we need black banner and white dye, and we're going to make them banner letters. So like I've said through the video, I'm not going to show you how to make these. There is a tutorial how to make banners with the alphabet on. So check that out. It's quite simple to do once you know how to do it. So that's the duty-free banner. I think that's about it for this video. You'll be pleased to hear that the next episode is the final episode to be coming out, and we're going to be doing the pub, an arcade, a KFC, and also a area, what was it called, departure lounge. And that will complete, maybe a bit of decoration, but that will complete our airport decorations inside. So like and subscribe for the next episode. Bye.